Is screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes. Okay, so in the last class we have completed till uh, section formula, both internal and external section formula, right?
Yes, sir.
Alice, there is network issue. Ali, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
चलिए कोई बात नहीं. Section formula is done. All right. Okay, you have this question. See, you have this one. Show that point A, B, and C are vertices of right angle triangle. How you will prove this? You have to, if you want to prove these points belongs to your right angle triangle, so you have to prove the Pythagoras. And for Pythagoras, you must have to find the distance. You must have to prove hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus perpendicular square. For that, you must know how to find the length between A and B, right? कैसे find करोगे? Solve this question and tell me how you will do this. Do you know how to find the magnitude? Do you know how to find the AB vector? So if you want to find the distance of AB, for that you have to find AB vector before finding the distance. Actually, magnitude gives you the distance of 2 points that is forming a vector. All right. Do this and tell me if any. Is it done?
Yes, sir.
How you solve this?
First, I found AB vector, and then BC
Okay.
vector, and then CA vector, and then I found the magnitude of AB vector, BC, and CA, and then I used
Okay.
Pythagoras.
All right. ठीक है, सही है method. Ali, have you done?
Yes, sir. Same method.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, have we completed collinear vectors? Do you know how to prove any two vectors as a collinear vectors? Tell me how you will prove. If you have two vectors, then how you will prove that those two vectors are collinear? Tell me how you will prove this. See, you have this question. You have this question. It says uh, show that the vectors 2 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 4 k cap and this vector are collinears. How you will prove this collinear vector?
Sir, if we multiply the first vector by -2, we will get the second vector.
Yeah.
So it is collinear.
We know what are the collinear vectors. Collinear vectors are those either they are parallel, no, yeah, they are parallel and irrespective of direction and magnitude, है ना? हमने पढ़ा था उस दिन type of collinear vector में. All right.
So
So you have to just, and we know that we can multiply. We have studied the multiplication property of vector in which we can multiply any scalar quantity, है ना? Any scalar quantity को मैं multiply कर सकता हूँ vector में. So that's from that method we can prove this as a collinear vector. All right. Now this question. Now try this question. Find the position vector of a point R which divide the line joining two point P and Q, whose positions are this, whose position vector are this, respectively, in ratio 2:1. You have to tell me for the both internally and externally. Is it done? Okay, solve.
Sir,
Okay. Okay, what's the answer for the first one internally? Tell me what's the answer for the first one internally?
minus 1 by 3 I cap plus 4 by 3 j cap plus 1 by 3 k cap.
Okay. And for the second?
Minus 3 I cap plus 3 k cap.
That's it.
K cap.
Okay, Ali, what's your answer for this first and second answer?
Sir, same answer.
1 by 3 I cap plus 4 by 3 j cap plus 1 by 3 k cap. This is for
Yes,
internal,
sir.
and for the external case, you have
3K
minus 3
cap.
I cap plus 3 k cap.
Sir, I also said k cap only.
You said k cap.
Yes, sir.
मुझे लगा गलत कर दिया. All right. So, is it right now?
Sir, no j cap. It's 0
No
j
j
cap.
cap.
Yes, sir. It will be
All right.
0.
3 k cap. Right. Now this is correct. To this question. And it should be quick. ये सब क्वेश्चन एक एक मिनट के क्वेश्चन आपसे जल्दी हो जाने चाहिए. Not more than 40 seconds.
Done, sir.
Okay, good. What's the answer?
3 I cap plus 2 j cap plus k cap.
It's 3 I cap plus 2 j cap plus k cap. Right.
Yes, sir.
Ali, same answer?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I hope you know how. Obviously, you found the answers. You must know that this is the midpoint, है ना? Midpoint कैसे निकालते हैं? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, and z1 plus z2 by 2. So that's from that point you can find your mid one. And for the position vector, you know that position vector is from your origin. So just you have to subtract minus 0 and put a I cap, j cap, and k cap. 6, 3 plus 1, 4, 2, and 4 minus 2, 2 by 2, 1. Okay, right. All these questions are very easy. ऐसा क्वेश्चन मिल नहीं रहा जो आप गलत करोगे. This triangle, ये तो बेसिक क्वेश्चन है बहुत. Right, tell me the answer.
सर
That's
Okay, what's the answer for the first one?
सर ऑप्शन सी.
Option C. What's your answer? Angelina, what's your answer?
C option, sir.
यहाँ पे ध्यान दीजिएगा, यहाँ पे नॉट ट्रू लिखा हुआ है ना. तो दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर आल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट, कि हमें पहला सही दिखेगा और हमने यहाँ पे ध्यान नहीं दिया. We thought that we have been asked to take the right answer and we take this answer. But actually this is not true, है ना. तो जो गलत है उसको टिक करना है. So this is your answer. ये वैसे कंपटीशन में ऐसे क्वेश्चन ज्यादा होते हैं, यहाँ पे नॉट ट्रू लिखा होगा और स्टूडेंट्स ट्रू समझ के पहला आंसर ही टिक कर देंगे, वहीं गलत हो जाता है. ओके, फॉर द सेकंड वन.
बी सी डी.
बी सी एंड डी.
सर.
ओके, बी सी डी आर इनकरेक्ट ऑप्शंस.
यस सर.
व्हाट्स योर आंसर अंजलिना, व्हाट्स योर आंसर?
Same answer, sir. B, C, D.
बी सी डी.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see. Because its answer is something else in book. Okay, देखते हैं. B C D are wrong answer. Okay, you said according to you A is correct. Okay, so A is correct. A and B are two collinear vectors. Okay, then which of the following are incorrect? If A and B are two in collinear vector, then this is also true. Why you are saying this is wrong? What is a vector? If A vector is in this direction, and see this is equal, I told you that this plus minus represent only the direction. It will not affect your magnitude, right? So if this is A and it is a, let's say if it is in this direction, so this is also B, and since they are collinear, so this is not wrong, right? And if this is your A in this direction and this is your B, this is your A and this is your B, and B is what? Minus of A. For the plus case and for the minus case, both the things are right. So this is not incorrect. है ना? This is correct. Is it clear? समझ आया?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
This option is already correct. This is also correct. Now move to the third part. The representative component of A and B are not proportional. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by these are not proportional?
Here remains the same.
What? What you said?
The ratio will not be the same. It will increase and decrease in different numbers, but in collinear, they will increase together. Like,
In collinear, they will increase together. That means they are proportional,
yes,
right?
sir.
Okay. The respective component of A and B are not proportional. The respective component of A and B. Component of A and B, like if I have this A vector, and if this vector is, let's say, xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. If I have this vector x1, y1, and z1, and B vector is my x2 I cap, y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. So according to the question, the respective component of A and B, if these are collinear, so the respective component of A and B are not proportional. A and B are not proportional, right? See, let me see. But they are proportional. They have to be proportional. Then why this option is wrong? If they are parallel, so definitely their component will be proportional, है ना? We know that if collinear line are given to us, then their component must be proportional, है ना? ये इसके proportional होता है,
Yes, sir.
right? Only the difference can come in the direction, like it can be minus, nothing else, है ना? इस पे मुझे चेक करना पड़ेगा इसका करेक्ट सोल्यूशन क्या है. Although it's not the incorrect, it is correct. No, it should be incorrect because it is या तो यहाँ पे not नहीं होगा, right? If it is not, so this is incorrect. If it is not here, so this is incorrect option because they are proportional. Okay. Now both the vectors A and B have same direction but different magnitude. Both the vectors are in same direction. Okay, that is true, but different magnitude. Okay, tell me, is this option is wrong? D1. Tell me, is this option is
sir.
wrong?
Yes, sir.
Why? Tell me the reason.
Because the direction can be opposite.
ठीक है. This is the point. Different magnitude, it is possible. We know that collinear vector, like if this is my magnitude of collinear vector in this direction, so this, if this is my vector, so these two vectors are collinear. But अगर यहाँ पे बोला गया both the vectors A and B have same direction, this is not always true, है ना? This is not always true. It can be in different direction also. Okay. Okay, I will tell this. मैं C option को बताऊंगा कि ये book में I think in the solutions it is written wrong. I will tell this you later. Okay, now come to the next topic, that is product of two vectors. And this is the very important topic that we are going to use not in this chapter but in the next chapter also. So please focus on this topic, the scalar quantity and the vector quantity, and sorry, not the scalar product, that is also known as the dot product, and the vector product, that is known as the cross product. So we have a first one in product of vectors. Product of vectors. We have a first category that is, oops, that is the first one is a scalar product. And the formula for this is like if you have two vectors, A vector B, this is a dot product. This is a representation of a dot product. So this can be written as magnitude of A vector into magnitude of B vector into cos of theta. And what is the cos of theta? If this is your A vector and this is your B vector, so basically the theta angle is between both the vectors, A vector and B vector. इसके बीच का जो angle होगा, that is your theta. So if you know the vector of two, if you know two vectors and if you know the angle between both the vectors, so you can easily find the vector, the scalar product of those two vectors. I hope this is clear. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we have some laws on these. We have some properties, as we have discussed earlier about the properties of vectors. So similarly, we have properties on this also. First one is the distributive property. And I think you must know about this also. Ki if I'm writing A vector dot B plus C vector, so using the distributive law, I can write this as a A vector, right? A vector dot B vector, and then I can write this as A vector dot C vector. In the distributive law, basically we distributed this A with A, B, and with C. So this is the distributive law. And if you want to multiply some scalar quantity with a vector or in a dot product, so you can do this also. Like let's suppose if you have multiplied lambda with your A vector and then multiplying with your B vector, so you can do that also, or you can write this as a vector lambda b vector or anything. You can write this as a, or you can write this as a lambda times a vector dot b vector. You can do anything. This is a scalar multiplication in the dot product of two vectors. I hope this is clear. This was your scalar product. All right.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Is it okay? Okay, so now let's do a question on this scalar product. See, in the question, uh, it will not mentioned anywhere that you have given a dot product or any type of cross product. You have to decide by your own that what formula you have to use. अभी आपके पास ये डॉट प्रोडक्ट का फॉर्मूला पता है, बट when we when we are going to study that cross product also, then after that you have two options. Either you can go with a dot product or cross product. So you must know that what is given to you and which which product you have to use. So in this question, find the angle between two vectors a vector and b vector, and उसका magnitude दिया हुआ है, right, respectively, a dot when a dot b is equals to 1. So this is a condition that is already given. You have given with a condition of a dot product of two vectors. So आपको magnitude दिया गया है. So from there you can find your cos theta. And if once you know the cos theta, so actually the theta, that is a angle between a vector and b vector, that would be the same, right? समझ आ रहा है? तो वहां से आपका थीटा आ जाएगा. ए डॉट बी आपको दिया हुआ है.
Sir,
Is it done? What's the theta?
5/3.
5/3. Okay. What's your answer, Ali?
yes, sir, same.
Theta will be 5/3. Now in this question, if you have given with two vectors, अगर आपको वेक्टर दिया गया, then how you will find the theta between two vectors? You have to use the same formula. Once you know how to find the cross product, so you can go with any method. But जब आपको theta find करना होता है, so always go with the dot product, because in cross product you have to find a cross product in a matrix way. So that is a little bit lengthier as compared to this dot product.
आंसर।
Okay. What's the answer?
सर cos इनवर्स -1/3।
Okay, what's your answer, Angelina?
Same answer, sir.
Theta is equals to cos inverse 1 by 3. Okay, tell me, what is the dot product when both the when you have given with two vectors that are perpendicular? What if a question is like you have to prove uh, some vectors as a perpendicular? इसके लिए क्या होगा? If I have a condition like A and B vector are perpendicular, so what is the condition? If I have given with the A vector and B vector, and it is given that they are perpendicular, so what should be the condition? What should be their dot product?
सर 0।
Zero, because cos 90, है ना? There is angle of 90 degree, and we know cos 90 is zero. So dot product is zero when lines are perpendicular. Do this. This question will tell you about this, what I am saying.
Sure.
Tell me when you're done.
आंसर।
Okay. All right. So for the perpendicular, their dot product must be zero, right? If you want to prove this as a perpendicular, so first of all, you have to find this vector, A plus B vector. Then you have to find A vector minus B vector. And you have to vector minus B vector. You have to find dot product of both these vectors, right? This is what, okay, tell me, which type of quantity is this? This is vector quantity, right? And this is vector quantity. So always remember, when you will multiply to vectors quantity, that will give you a scalar quantity. When you will take a product of two vector quantity, so that will give you a scalar quantity. Always remember this. Because let's say if मेरे पास एक वेक्टर है I cap plus 2 j cap. And if I have b vector, that is 2 I cap plus 3 j cap. If I want, we know these two vectors are in a these two vectors are in a vector form, obviously. And if we want to find this dot product is a scalar quantity. Always remember, dot product is a scalar quantity. So when you will multiply these things, so just multiply their coefficients. 1 times 2, 2, 2 times 3, 6. This will give you 8. So this is a scalar product of this vectors. I hope this is clear. Okay. Okay, now we have one more concept of projection. Do you know what is projection? Anyone? What do you mean by projection? नहीं बता. If you have a line, let's suppose this is a line, and let's suppose this is your vector that you have supposed. Let's suppose this is a vector, okay, and the angle between this is theta. So what is the projection of this vector? So the projection का मतलब होता है when you throw a light on this. अगर आप इस साइड से लाइट थ्रो करोगे तो here you will get a shadow, है ना? Here you will get a shadow of that slant. So this is your projection. Is it clear? This P vector, this is your projection. Am I clear?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
And the angle is what? You should always calculate the angle in an anti-clockwise direction from your projection vector to your this a whatever the vector you have given. So let's suppose अगर मेरे पास कुछ ऐसा केस होता, if this is a line, okay, and if this would be my vector, that is a vector, है ना? मैंने इसको a vector मान लिया. So we know what is its projection. आप इस साइड से लाइट थ्रो करोगे, when you will throw light from this side, so you will get this area, you will get this length. This is your projection. Okay, so this will be your projection. Now I told you that how to find the, you cannot say that this is your theta, because we have to take theta from p vector to your a vector, that is given vector. P vector is a projection vector and a vector is your original vector, and theta should be calculated in anti-clockwise. So these 2 points are very important. How to move with your theta is how to choose the theta. आप p vector से जाओगे and in anti-clockwise direction. So this will be your theta. I hope this is clear to you. Am I clear?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Okay, once you get this, you know this is projection, है ना? You know this is your projection. So what you have to find? You have to find the length of this projection. So what will be the length of this? Can you write p vector as a vector cos theta? Apply the cos theta. Can you write this? And obviously this is a vector, this is magnitude, because actually we are finding the length, na? So it should be magnitude. Is it clear? Is formula is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Is there is some issue, network issue from my side or from your side? Am I audible properly? Am I audible properly or is there some issue? Please tell me if
So
there is
your
some issue.
voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. Ali, my voice is breaking because I can see there is no internet connectivity issue. Is my voice is
Yes, sir,
okay or
little
is
bit.
it breaking?
Sir, it is breaking a little bit.
It's breaking little bit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I think this is clear. Is it clear now or is it still breaking?
It is clear now.
All right. Okay, tell me when my voice will break, then you can tell me. So this is a projection and using the trigonometry we can find this, है ना? We can easily find the cos of theta in this triangle. In this triangle we can use cos theta and we can get this. So this is my projection. This is my projection, okay? Okay, is it clear?
So
Done, sir.
Okay.
that's
Okay, what's the answer?
0.
0. What's your answer, Angelina?
same answer, sir.
Okay. So now you know how to find the projection of any vector, right? All right. This paper too. Okay, do this question. Evaluate the product of this vector. I want to see the algebra, how how you are doing the algebra part. If we are talking about the product of two vectors. And remember this is a vector quantity, this is a vector quantity. So the resultant that you will get, that should be a scalar because we are doing a scalar product.
Done, sir.
So what's the answer?
6 modulus a vector square plus 11 a vector b vector minus 35 b vector square.
Six a vector square. Please check your answer. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ali, is it correct?
Sir,
Pakka?
sir.
Okay, let's suppose you have this a vector that is I cap plus j cap. Okay. And you have this b vector that is 2I cap plus 3j cap. Right. So if you find this a vector dot b vector, this will be how much? 2 plus 3. That is
5.
5, right? And this will not affect your answer, है ना? It will still 5. So या तो आप मॉडल्स लगाओ या नहीं लगाओ, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, है ना? Although this is a scalar quantity, you will eventually you will going to get a scalar number. So modulus is not for that part, but you know that you in some questions, like when you will do the algebra part, in that questions you can write this as a, I think we have learned this in property also. Can we do like this? Is it possible to do like this, or is there is some other formula? I think ये आप आगे पढ़ोगे maybe. What is the magnitude of a vector? That is 2, and this is 4, and this is 9, 13. So is this is equal or not? They are not equal. So when this is possible, can you tell me, is this is possible, that like you can write product of this vector equals to product of this vector? Just think about this. सोचो ये पॉसिबल है ऐसा?
Yes, sir.
When this is possible? When this case is possible, tell me. This is simple algebra. Why are you confused? मैंने कहा ना आपको, इस चैप्टर में अलजेब्रा आप नॉर्मली यूज कर सकते हो. Cos theta is 1. When cos theta is 1? When theta is
0.
0. In 0 to pi. Sorry, yes, most probably on the 0, है ना? मतलब और भी थीटास को हो सकते हैं 2 पाई तक, but I am considering only 0. So what type of case is this? Like when your a and b vector are collinear, when they are on the same line, a vector or b vector, in that case this is valid. So I think this is also a question, या फिर आपके पीछे किसी एक्सरसाइज में होगा. आई जस्ट रिमेम्बर दिस. ओके, सो आपको इस इन चीजों से वो मतलब हेजिटेट नहीं करना है इसको सॉल्व करने में, कि हियर वी हैव अ मॉडुलस एंड इनसाइड मॉडुलस वी हैव अ डॉट प्रोडक्ट. जस्ट ओपन दिस डॉट प्रोडक्ट, सॉल्व दिस. आफ्टर दिस यू आर गेटिंग दिस एंड दिस, डायरेक्ट कट करो. cos theta is 1 and theta is 0. ठीक है?
Sir.
So this is a dot product and you can use dot product anywhere, जहाँ पे भी आपको यूज होगा, जहाँ पे डॉक्टर वेक्टर का डॉट प्रोडक्ट दिया होगा, यू कैन यूज देयर. And you can use in, now see, now you know how to find the dot product, है ना? Okay. Now tell me how you will solve this, how you will proceed for this question. Earlier, you know the method of finding the distance. Now you have given with three vectors. अब आप कैसे find करोगे? It forms the vertices of a right angle triangle.
Answer.
अच्छा
कैसे किया आपने? How you solve this question?
Sir, first we found the vectors and then the dot product.
Dot product. So you know that in a right angle triangle, there must be some angle across alternating, or no, not alternating, जिसके साथ के जो वेक्टर्स होंगे that should make dot product 0, right? Like अगर मेरे पास ये triangle है, this vector and this vector, if we find the dot product of these two vectors, so that must be 0, right? So इन तीनों वेक्टर्स में से किसी दो वेक्टर का डॉट प्रोडक्ट 0 आना चाहिए, देन यू कैन से दिस इज अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल, है ना? 3
Sir,
-12 +20, no, -6. ओके, कौन कौन से वेक्टर का डॉट प्रोडक्ट 0 आ रहा है? फर्स्ट वन एंड एम ऑडिबल?
यस सर
whose vectors are giving you the 0 dot product?
B C and C A
What?
this I found the B C and C A.
BC and CA?
I named the points, so that's why.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. Okay, how you got the points? You said you got you named the points, है ना?
Yes, sir.
How you found the points?
Sir, I found all the vectors and I multiplied BC vector into CA vector.
Your voice is not clear. Wait. Now tell me how you found the points. आपने ये
Sir,
ट्रायंगल इन इन तीनों के पॉइंट्स फाइंड किए यहाँ से?
yes, sir.
How?
I found all the vectors like AB vector, BC vector, and CA vector.
Okay.
And then I multiplied the points, and then one was zero, so which means that they're perpendicular.
ठीक है, all right. Okay, Ali, how you solved?
Same method, sir.
Same method. चलिए ठीक है. Can you solve this by any other method?
Pythagoras theorem.
पाइथागोरस से, हाँ, अब आपके पास पॉइंट्स है तो उसे डिस्टेंस निकाल के तो कर सकते हो. बट इफ आई नो द डॉट प्रोडक्ट, सो व्हाई आई विल गो फॉर द पाइथागोरस, राइट?
Sir.
Okay, so now I think this is clear to you. Now let's play a quiz. Okay. Based on this, we have completed 4 or 5 topics. Now let's do questions from previous year. Okay. I wrote one thing here. मैंने आपसे पूछा नहीं यहाँ पे. What is the difference between in these two things? Can you tell me the difference between these? सोचिए और बताइए डिफरेंस क्या है. पता है किसी को? Anyone knows what is the difference? No? Tell me. See, cameras are not open, so I cannot see your faces. You have to tell me.
The first one is the scalar projection of A vector onto B vector.
Okay. Projection of A vector on B vector. Okay, and the second one?
Projection of B vector on A vector.
All right. So this is a projection of A vector on B vector. Whenever you have a magnitude in the denominator, अगर आपके पास B vector का magnitude in the denominator, so you have a projection of A vector on a B vector. If you have a vector, so that means you have a projection of B vector on A vector, and this is very important. So I hope you will not confuse in this thing कि किसका projection किसके ऊपर है, right? And this should be clear to you. I gave this question, है ना, मैंने आपको एक क्वेश्चन दिया था, but I haven't told you this method. मैंने आपको बस ये बताया था प्रोजेक्शन क्या होता है, what is a projection, and you did this question, so that is really good. वैसे बेसिक्स तो वही है, वहीं से होगा. All right, so let's play a quiz. So be ready with your pen and paper. मतलब पेन पेपर तो पहले से लेके बैठे हो गए. All right. This is the first question.
Answer.
Okay. And is it done?
Sir,
कितना आ रहा है अंजलिना? What's the answer?
3A vector plus 2B vector.
What?
3A vector plus 4B vector.
Okay, Ali, what's your answer? What you are getting?
same, sir.
ठीक है फिर. Okay. How do this one? If A vector, B vector, and C vector are the unit vectors, such that A vector plus B vector plus C vector is equals to zero vector, null vector, then find the value of A dot B, B dot C, and C dot A. अगर आपको ये फॉर्मूला पता होगा, then I think that can help you.
Answer.
Is it done?
Sir.
Nice. Okay, लिए बताइए कितना आंसर?
-3/2.
-3/2. Okay. What's your answer, Angelina?
Same answer, sir.
Okay, I will give you 4 questions. 2 questions are done. Okay. Now you have 2 more questions. और उसमें जिसको लीड लेनी है वो ले सकता है. Okay, so for now we haven't did the cross product. So we have to be with some specific topics. This question.
Answer.
Okay. Okay, tell me what's the answer?
Cos inverse 63 by 65.
You will not give me the wrong answer. Okay, all right. This is right. Ali, what's your answer? Is it same?
Yes, sir, same answers.
Uh, okay. Now the last question. That should be challenging, right? छोड़ो challenging वाला question next class में दूंगा मैं. Now do a simple question. Quick.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Answer.
Okay, tell me the answer.
Sir, I got 28.
Right. Angelina, what's your answer?
Same answer, sir.
Okay. I think it's a draw. Uh, Again draw. Okay, nice. Very good. 3 points. Each one of you get the 3 points, right? Okay, so if there is any doubt in today's class, we have completed the dot product and the projection.